Okay, I'm going to try this again. I was going to make a slide presentation to give you all these bullet points so that you could write these down, but instead it wasn't doing well. So I'm going to just give you some bullet points of reading here and there, and we'll discuss some of this, but try not to make this video very long. Fibromyalgia is another one of those nagging disorders that show up as chronic achy muscle pain that has no physical known cause. It mostly affects the muscles of the lower back, neck, and shoulders. However, other areas such as the head and the upper chest may be involved as well. Now, some explain the pain is like burning, shooting, and stabbing feeling, greater in the morning than the rest of the day. Fibromyalgia pain and stiffness may be accompanied with headaches, skin problems, and even irritable bowel syndrome. So we're looking at a lot of different ways that you're getting signals. And that's one of the things that you have to remember, that your body is giving you signals. And you need to, I tell people, listen to your body. And they look at me like, what do you mean, listen to my body? It's giving you signals on something going on. Pay attention to it. Don't ignore it and wait till it gets to an extreme point where then you do end up with some serious medications. So then let's talk more about that part of it. Others often experience premenstrual syndrome, painful periods, and you hear a lot more about that today than you ever did. Anxiety, palpitations, memory impairment, skin sensitivities, dizziness, dry eyes, dry mouth, and impaired coordination. Depression is also associated with fibromyalgia. So I have observed that. I have a business that I see clients on a regular basis, and I can think of one particularly that I can say she was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and yes, she suffers from depression also. So, of course, saying that I sing and know of one person doesn't mean that everybody experiences that, but it is associated with fibromyalgia. So what I'm talking to you today about is building your immune system, and that's what we're basically going to get to. So I say, listen to your body. It's sending you signals that something isn't strong enough to fight off some of the discomforts that you feel. Don't wait till your body is suffering with a forest fire. Try to take care of it at an early point where you can get some help to build your immune system. So the key features of fibromyalgia is 9 pair of spots where the muscles are very tender. Okay, that's around the vertebrae of the neck, at the insertion of the ribs, around the upper part of the thigh bones, in the middle of the knee joint, the muscles at the base of the skull. That sounds like a strange place, but we didn't even know probably we had muscles there. Muscles of the neck and upper back, muscles in the middle of the back, and the upper and outer muscles of the buttocks, even on the side of the elbow. So that's a lot of signals going on there. Many sufferers of fibromyalgia syndrome also find that they have problems sleeping through the night. Now, I've heard that a lot. Today, that seems to be an ongoing problem with a lot of people, with sleeping through the night. And there are sleep aids that you can get, which are medications with a lot of side effects. Or you can choose to go the route of, let me see if I can find a supplement that can help me sleep. Like melatonin, there's hops, there's lemon balm. There's a lot of different things that you can add to your system to help you sleep naturally. And we'll talk about that one day. Many sufferers of fibromyalgia syndrome also find that they have problems sleeping through the night. We talked about that. So just exclude that. Okay, this is like one of my first videos. So you'll just have to excuse me if I just do a little bit of repeat here. But I'm going to try to get through this quickly. Fibromyalgia syndrome is more common in women than in men. Which is often brought on with young adults. The symptoms come on slowly and increase in intensity, and that's probably because the body gets weaker and weaker. Because fibromyalgia syndrome can be brought on by a number of factors, including overexertion, stress, lack of proper exercise, depression, there it is again, anxiety, lack of sleep, and even extreme temperatures and humidity. The cause of fibromyalgia syndrome is usually unpredictable. Some cases come and go, clearing up on their own. Some become chronic, while other cases go through different cycles of flare-ups, while still others have periods of apparent remission. The cause of fibromyalgia syndrome is usually unpredictable. So, knowing that, some experts point to a weakened immune system, while others believe the disorder has a disturbance of brain chemistry. And that's where we get into the depression, because many people have developed fibromyalgia syndrome also have a history of clinical depression. Still others propose that the cause include the infection with Epstein-Barr virus. Now, isn't that interesting? The same virus that causes mononucleosis. And it also causes chronic fatigue. So I did have mononucleosis when I was young. And I remember the doctor saying to me, I might have had it a long time and not even known I had it. So that's become more prevalent that they know, because they can give a blood test now for it, where when I got it, they couldn't. And yet others associate fibromyalgia syndrome with a yeast-like fungus, Candida albicans. And I've heard a lot about Candida albicans. And when I learned about that, that was my big key light bulb that went on about how people get sick and don't even know that they have yeast problems. This is where I am going to introduce you again to the fact that aloe is in the arena of a supplement that can help you. Okay, now, a lot of people don't know that you can drink aloe, and you can. And if you think about what it does to the outside of your body, know that it can do a lot of those good things to the inside of your body. I mean, it's a healing agent of great proportion. And when I say healing, I know a lot of you have had burns, and you put it on the burn. Everybody knows aloe will stop a burn. And voila, it stops immediately. It's amazing. And I know it's used in a lot of clinical areas, and you're seeing it in cosmetics now. It's like the buzzword, but you can drink it too. Isn't that wonderful? You can actually drink it. We've had people that I can tell you that have done tremendous help with hiatal hernia and heartburn, stomach problems. You know, take your aloe and drink it with a good probiotic and a good antioxidant, and you're going to build your immune system. Isn't that amazing? And, you know, probiotics are the buzzword today also, which is sort of exciting. I mean, we've talked about it for years. You know, I've been in nutrition for 20 years, and it's amazing what I have learned in those 20 years. And that's what I'm here for. I just want to share some of this information. But one of my one products that I will not go without, and that is aloe. I drink aloe every day. I am never without my aloe. I even had surgery about maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And I will tell you, I drank aloe up until the moment that I was not allowed to take anything in. And guess what I asked my daughter for as soon as I woke up from my surgery? Where is my aloe? And she said, it's right here. And I says, please give it to me. And I drank it down with a straw, and I drank almost a whole glass. I mean, that's what's so great about aloe today, is the only way you could hurt yourself is drowned in a vat of aloe. And so I enjoy drinking aloe. Well, you know what? Head on over to our site and we'll give you more information about aloe. We have some wonderful tasting aloe. In fact, we consider ourselves the best tasting aloe. So it was fun talking to you, and if this video was at all disturbing in any way, I'm sorry, because this is just my first one, and actually it was a lot of fun, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to do it, because I tried to do the PowerPoint, and it was taking a lot of time, and there's so much more I want to tell you, and I will. Okay, for now, good night.